Neuroplasticity, a very sexy word that is used a lot and great because truth of the matter is our nervous system can change. Gone are the days when we initially thought that you can't teach old dog new tricks. Nuh-uh. The nervous system is always adapting. The nervous system is always learning. And when I talk about nervous system, it ain't just the brain, it is the whole body. Some people think that the nervous system is just like the brain, but actually there are more nerves in our body that actually comprise our nervous system than the brain itself. So here in this world, we're talking about the whole human being when we talk about neuroplasticity. And so there is this concept of negative neuroplasticity that people don't talk about. People think that they want to take advantage of neuroplasticity to change, to be better people, to be healthier, which is great. That is definitely a great thing to take advantage of. But also at the same time, negative neuroplasticity happens. What the hell do I mean by this? I'll give you an example. So for example, someone used to be very fit, they exercised, they love walking and moving, and then somehow at some point in their lives they lost track of it, right? They lost the ability, the passion, the habit of walking and moving every day for their body for whatever reason, whatever unique reason that that person has, right? And so instead of someone who walks every day or moves every day, they become the person who just stays in the couch. Again, there is no judgment here. This is not meant to judge, but it's more like looking at a behavioral pattern of someone. And someone, say, comes to you for a hypnosis session and was like, I want to get healthier again. I want to be back to exercising more and I want to be healthier. I actually want to get better at compared to what I was before. What actually happened there when they went from really, really good exercising to just being on the couch, not being able to do anything? There was some neuroplasticity happening there. There were changes that happened to their nervous system that has made them to go from active to non-active. So why is this important? Why would we want to do this? This is a great thing and actually a very empowering thing because, again, neuroplasticity is always happening. If we can negative neuroplasticity ourselves into behaviors that are unwanted, we can also positive neuroplasticity you neuroplasticity ourselves into healthier habits. And this is something that is not talked about, but when we have these habits that we may not like, maybe we're not eating as well, or maybe we are ignoring our intuition. When we were children, we were the most in tune with our intuition, right? We just said it. We just cried. We didn't give a shit if it was 3 a.m., right? So we were people who just babies who just expressed our needs, and through conditioning, through growing up, we have learned differently. And it's the exact, like, that is the negative neuroplasticity, but it's the exact same thing for the opposite. It's not harder or easier to go one way or the other. It's just is. And I'm mentioning this because this is a really profound mindset that has changed for me over the past few years when, yes, I have used negative neuroplasticity to go from someone who was very active, who took care of herself, to someone who didn't, to someone who went to like the opposite and completely fell out of my own identity. And now re-neuroplasticity myself back into who I truly am. And this is more to show you how it is okay to go in those up and downs, right? And just know that for you as a practitioner, maybe you're not taking care of yourself as much as you'd like to when you did before. Examining and just noticing that fact without beating yourself up, and knowing that you are responsible for your own results and you get to take advantage of neuroplasticity to help you out, is very, very, very empowering. This is going to help you succeed in the long term. And when you can just switch it and switch that mindset, right? Our problems are learned limitations. So we have learned to limit ourselves. If you're not happy with where you are, we can learn to be happy with where you're going. And you can switch that narrative around very, very easily, because that is how you're going to get better results for yourself in terms of your health and for your clients as well.